Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video I'm going to be doing a first impressions on two products. I have the Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless foundation. I've heard a lot about this. And then also, okay, we need to take a moment here, okay? Shape Tape Concealer. Oh my god, I've heard only good things about this concealer. This is what I'm most excited about today because you can't get any Tarte products here in Ireland unless you bought it off the Tarte website, which I think shipping's like €30 or something like that. I've heard something crazy about that. Started with the foundation. So actually I'm going to put primer on first because I don't have any on. I'm going to use the Professional. Y'all know how it is. So Rachel's mom went to the States for a conference for her work and she went back to Texas for a couple of days, and Rachel asked her could she pick us up the Tarte Shape Tape, and she also got a couple of things from Tarte as well, and her mom was like of course. And then she went to one of the shops over there, I think it was like Ulta, what was it again? She went to one of the Sephoras over there and they didn't have it, so she had to go to the other Sephora and they did have it, and I'm so excited. So I've got that on, so I'm going to try on the Fit Me by Maybelline. Okay, so I wasn't planning on being this tanned, and this is in the shade 115, and I kind of swatched it on my face just to see if it would like match the colour that I am, and it kind of doesn't, so yeah, I'm sorry about that. When I did buy this I was this pale, so like the consistency is like a normal foundation. I've got like a huge spot there, so I'm just gonna cover that. I don't know about this packaging, to be honest, because I don't know how much I'm actually using, if I'm using like one pump or what. Okay, I'm just gonna use my beauty blender. I was gonna do half my face with the brush, but like I never use a brush, so I'm just gonna use complexion sponge by Real Techniques because I always use this no matter what. Okay, this definitely is not a full coverage. I think it's more of a medium kind of coverage because you can still see my freckles a little bit. I think I need to put more product on, but that's just my first impression of it. The colour is actually okay, it's not too bad. Like you can see the colour is not like too bad from my neck, so and you can still see this monstrosity on my face, so definitely not full coverage. I watch Desi Perkins and Lustrelux and they always rave about the Pro Glow from Maybelline, and I wish somewhere in Ireland would like stock it, but like everywhere that I've found that has a Maybelline stand does not have the Pro Glow, and I really want to try it out. So if anyone's here from Ireland and you know, let me know. This is like my third dollop. Like you can see that it's like quite a lot of product there, and it still kind of didn't really cover up. Okay, I've got that on now. My first impressions is I actually really like it on the cheeks. Like I like it all around here and on my forehead, but when you get closer to my nose and like right here, you can see it's like gathering up. Yeah, you can kind of see like right here, just around the nose area and on my like kind of pimples here. The colour is good, I like the colour, and I like the finish. It is kind of like a demi matte, it's not very matte. It feels matte, it feels dry, but it doesn't feel like it's on my face. It does concern me about that kind of. I'm gonna put a little bit more and see if like just like a tiny bit. Okay, no, don't do that. Still kind of weird under there. No. Okay. I do like it on the cheeks and I do really like the colour and I do like the finish because like you can still see like a bit of shine here. Like when I move my face it's not completely matte, so. Alright, so on to concealer. This is going to concern me as well because it's quite dry and it's not tacky like my normal foundations. If I'm wearing like a really matte foundation, it kind of just clings. So anyway, I'm going to go into my usual. I always use the erase paste underneath any sort of concealer. In the area right here, I'll zoom you in. You can see like right here and here. You can see it's like really clumping up. Yeah, you can see here it's kind of making it a little bit weird, and like you can really see the foundation now. Okay, so I'm gonna go into the Shape Tape. Oh my god, I'm so excited. I'm nervous though because I don't like the foundation right here. I don't know if it'll work on top of this foundation. If it doesn't, I'm gonna take it all off, put on my normal foundation and try this, and I'll get back to you. But for now, we'll try this now. Okay. The first thing that I saw when I opened this massive doe foot applicator. Like, look at that. Look at it. It is massive. And I've seen a lot of people say only use a very tiny bit, so I'm going to use a tiny bit. This is in the shade light neutral. I'm going to be like comparing a lot of other products, other concealers that I have on my hand, so you can like kind of see what the colour is like. Okay, so my camera just cut off there, but I still have a little bit. I just blended this one out and it blended nicely. I just hope it didn't dry. Oh, I actually didn't there. I think I need a little bit more. It's blending out so nice. Oh my god. Okay, so considering that I don't like this foundation, it's sitting really nicely on it. And the colour is actually not bad at all, because we thought it was going to be a little bit dark, but on me it's actually quite, like you can see there, it's like quite bright. Rachel's is a little bit darker than her, she's just very, very pale. I'm going to insert here swatches, the different concealers that I have. So I have the Maybelline, the Catrice, the NYX, and the Tarte Shape Tape. So if you do want to buy this and you have no idea what colour you are, I'll give you a colour reference of like my different concealers. Okay, so I didn't do anything other than set my concealer and my face, and like looking at it like right here and here, I just don't like it. I don't know, I just don't like it. Like my first impression is that it kind of just gathers here, and even when you put powder on it, it just gathers, as like it just doesn't change it or anything. It doesn't make it worse, but it's still there. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna take it off, just put my normal foundation routine on, and then I'll come back and show you how this would set on my normal foundation routine. So I'll be back in a sec. Okay, so I put my usual foundation on and you can like see the difference. Like it's a lot more dewy, it's a lot less cakey. But you can see there's like literally now there's no caking of any sorts. I've also got my erase paste on underneath my eyes as well, so I'm just gonna pop Shape Tape under my eyes. Okay, yeah, I really like that concealer. Like it's like very full coverage, and the colour is really nice as well. I really do like that. I'm gonna do the rest of my makeup and come back to you. I really, really like this concealer. I'm really happy. Okay, bye. Okay, so I'm back now. I have my full face on, and I don't know if you can tell, but I really like this concealer. This concealer is very good. I like it. Okay, so my thoughts on this foundation, not very good. One, I noticed that I like used a lot of product. Like I put a huge dollop, put it on my face, wasn't quite enough, so I did another little bit, and then I put it on again, and then I was like, oh my god, I need another bit. So I put at least 2.5 dollops of this onto my hand to do my whole face. I do like how it felt without setting it with a powder. It felt quite natural, and it looked natural as well. It looked really, really nice. It didn't look too matte, and yes, but I did not like how it set around my nose. I feel like I want to give it another try, and I'll let you know how it goes. I might even do it in another video because I do want to see how this goes, and I want this to work. At first I don't like it. Maybe I might learn to like it, but for now I don't like it at all. But last, oh my god, I am obsessed with this. I actually really like this. I can see why it's a big hype. But in saying that, I do think you can get really good dupes. You can find a dupe for this, like there is no doubt about it, you can. Especially if you're living in Ireland and you want to try this, it's good to try. I really like this, I really do. But if you're living in Ireland, you can't get it here. You don't want to spend that much money on a concealer. There are so many concealers that would be just as good as this, or even mixing the two and you can get the same concoction. But I do like this, so I'm gonna say it is worth it for me. So I do like this. I do. So that is my first impressions on the foundation. I just didn't like it enough to wear it throughout the day, and the concealer I'm obsessed with. So if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!